Hello there, my friend Jonathan Doyle with you once again. As always, you are welcome to this humble channel. Please make sure you've subscribed. Hit that subscribe button. It does make a big difference. It really does. We are on a journey. If you've been watching the last few days, we are talking about a little book written by Archbishop Michael Miller called The 5 Principles or the 5 Markers of a Great Catholic School. 5 Marks of a Great Catholic School. I go deeper in the podcast below here, so please make sure you check that out. Today's the third principle. It's about communion and community. What this simply means is we live in a culture at the moment that is rapidly becoming more and more individualistic. It is an atomized culture. Thank you, Steve Jobs, for bringing us the iPhone, which precipitated a veritable sociological avalanche of I-ness. Everything's about the radical autonomous self, of course, right? Catholic schools can do something remarkable by simply creating a new vision of community. I don't know if you've forgotten this, but many of our students are going to be coming from very fractured situations. So having a place that is like a family, and Archbishop Miller says that in the book, it's like you want to have a family feeling as much as possible. Kudos to the Maris brothers. I was educated by them, and they were big on that. A family spirit permeating the school. So a great Catholic school is going to have a community feel. It's going to be based on 4 elements. We'll talk about those in the next few days, but one of the elements, the first one, is teamwork. All the different skills and vocations in your school working together to create a community feel. I mention that because otherwise it can sound like we've all got to be exactly the same. We've all got to think the same things, say the same things, do the same things. No, we want to be coherent in our lifestyles. We want to sort of live what we're teaching, but how we do that and how the Holy Spirit uses each of us individually is, paradoxically, in an episode about individualism, individual, right? Isn't that amazing? The Holy Spirit actually uses our individuality to create community. Only God could do that. It's like a Jedi thing. Well, God created Jedis too, so it's a God thing. Thank you. So community matters in a Catholic school. How do you build it? You have a deep care for each other. You celebrate together. You do stuff together. You have rituals and celebrations and the way we talk to each other. I remember the first school I ever worked in, the staff culture was a bullying culture. The principal bullied the deputy principal. The deputy principal bullied the subject leaders. The subject leaders bullied their staff. The staff bullied the students, and the students bullied each other. And I lasted about 6 months before I left. It wasn't a healthy community. In the podcast, I talk about a bunch more about this, suggest some resources. So we've got the last few days, a supernatural dimension, a Christian anthropological dimension, and now a community dimension. So you don't want to miss the next few days. They're going to be really good. Share this with people. Please make sure you're subscribed. Go check out the links. I'm going to have another message for you tomorrow.